So let's break down why Arroyo Grande could be a great option for you as you're researching the Central Coast, California and San Luis Obispo County. So let's just start off with the median price compared to San Luis proper, which seems to be the place that most people start their search. The median price currently is at $1,020,000 compared to Arroyo Grande, which is coming in at $923,750. So $923,750. Now the San Luis Obispo County median price is at $886,925. So now the reason I'm giving you these solid numbers, these data, just before we go into why they are better priced in Arroyo Grande, the homes here, the real estate, is I just wanted to give you the data, the numbers. So Arroyo Grande is still higher than San Luis Obispo County median price point, but much lower if you're comparing it to the other cities surrounding San Luis Obispo and within the county. There's going to be a couple of homes that I'm going to break down. I'm going to bring up some pictures, talk about location information, because Arroyo Grande has a lot of different pockets within the city and outside of the city limits. So there's plenty of options for you within the county, but I just feel it's more bang for your buck. And I'm going to go over some highlights, some characteristics that you might not be aware of, and stay till the very end because there is some more information that I'm going to provide. And then I'm going to have other videos that are going to be on a playlist for Arroyo Grande where you can check out in more detail and take a deeper dive into these other locations. But the first one came on the market earlier this month, and within the weekend they already had 2 multiple offers on it. I happened to show it there. I have people targeting this particular road, this particular area in Arroyo Grande, which is not all the way to East Arroyo Grande. It's still within the city. It'll be close to the Village of Arroyo Grande. So we have East Arroyo Grande, we have the Arroyo Grande Mesa, we have the Village of Arroyo Grande, and we're gonna start off on this particular property, which is on Rodeo Drive, like, Rodeo Drive in Hollywood or LA, Beverly Hills area. So this road is very well sought out. It's a low pocket right off of Branch Street, and that's kind of a frontage road in Arroyo Grande. And so we'll bring up a map. You'll see that it curves onto an uphill, elevated street hill perched up in Arroyo Grande, and then it tees off into James Way, which is a very popular road that will take you to a back road to Arroyo Grande. So the map will kind of show that a little bit in more detail for you. And what's nice about this particular road, it's a very well-established neighborhood. The homes have really nice sized lots. And it's just a street that when something comes up, whether it's super dialed in or still needs work, they still move quite nicely because of the location factor. Thinking about relocating to San Luis Obispo County? Well, I got just the thing for you. My team and I have created the ultimate relocation guide that is meant to save you hours of research, and I've linked it below. From top employers to the best hospitals and a boatload of other things that you need to know before you make the move. The best thing about this is that it's 100% free. You heard me right. Absolutely free. Just click on the link in the description or the top pinned comment, and I really hope this helps you out. So up on James Way, there is a park called Rancho Grande Park. That's a whole nother subdivision up there off of James Way. You have the Rancho Grande Estates, and you have the Highlands, a lot of different pockets up there that you also should venture out to. So we'll go ahead and talk about this house. I've done a little vlog for you, and we'll start here. And it was on the market at $1,199, and it ended up going out the door at 1.3 within less than 2 weeks. And so this was a actual 2-bedroom, 2-bath, but it had a den that you could actually make it into a bedroom. And I'll go over some more details as we go through the property. So sit tight, take a look at the established neighborhood. Most of these have really good bones. They've been there for a while, but they have really good bones. And some of the decor, if they haven't been updated, are very relative to the years, which is 1980s. So let's take a look at it and see what you think. So as we're gonna see as we're walking out into the outdoor space of this beautiful home in Arroyo Grande, is one of The well sought out features that we have out here, you're gonna have oak tree studded landscaping in the back, off into the distance, and then you're gonna have some ocean views. So let's go take a look. All right, so let's go out here and see what this view offers from a distance and what you would think. I love the low maintenance landscaping for sure. 2 little covered spots to enjoy. Nice roofs, tile roofs. So out there is our distant ocean views. And then you've got our oak trees, very prominent in our area. And this is what we refer to prime real estate in East Arroyo Grande. And it is a beautiful, beautiful day today. These homes have really nice size lots, as I mentioned. So you've got nice side areas. These are all really well-made homes. Good bones, good sized lots. Now for the question of the day. For those of you that are thinking of moving to San Luis Obispo County, where are you moving from? What city or state? And what's the main reason that you're looking to move to San Luis Obispo County? I'm truly curious. I want to know your particulars. And if you wouldn't mind just leaving them in the comments below, or better yet, feel free to text, email, or call. My contact information should be on the screen. So one of the main characteristics about moving to Arroyo Grande in comparison to other cities within San Luis Obispo County and my old stomping grounds, I grew up by the Village of Arroyo Grande on Crown Hill Road, is that, you know, it caters to families. It's in an A-rated school district area. You know, if you're a retiree and want to land in a location where you are a short distance to the community and there's coffee shops, restaurants, things to do. We'll bring up a video of the Arroyo Grande Village, this location. I have another home that I'll be showing you in this location as well. So you have that opportunity, or if you need some elbow room, you want some acreage, you want to have animals on your property, you're a horse person, equestrian lifestyle, that's also available. So lots of opportunities just depending on what your criteria is. You know, if you need RV parking, that's a big thing in our area, and also for our retirees and young families, really. And even single people love having their own RVs, you know, but you don't need as a big one like most people have, you know, homes on wheels. So again, Arroyo Grande, super charming, low key, a little bit different vibe than the San Luis Obispo proper area. And you're a little bit more inland, so the weather's going to be a little bit nicer, not as windy. Our windier times for our area is our springtime. So, you know, Arroyo Grande is a great option to consider. If you're thinking of San Luis, I would just encourage you to make your way south a little bit and check, you know, out the areas and how comparing pricing and just the lifestyle and the vibe, and see if it's something that's going to fit your needs. So again, smaller vibe. You've got county properties too outside of the city limits that can cater to your criteria. So definitely explore all avenues, and we're gonna dive into the next house, which is in the Village of Arroyo Grande that I sold earlier this year. Much tinier in size, but the location factor to all the restaurants, the Village of Arroyo Grande, where, as you can see through the videos, there's tons of restaurants, there's lots of history there, the only swinging bridge in California. So that is a marker for us here in Arroyo Grande. You've got, you know, the farmers markets on the weekends, all the events at the park. So this is another little pocket area that you might like. The homes are going to be a little bit older. Some are going to be revamped, some are not going to be revamped. So let's take a look at the one that I sold recently and take a look at it and see what you think. All right, so the other part of Arroyo Grande is, east of Arroyo Grande out to what's called Wazna and out to your Lopez Lake location. So we have a lot of finger roads out in Arroyo Grande, a lot of areas for you to explore. So be sure and take the time to do that. So the homes out at Wazna are going to be more of a ranch style, more rural feel. And it takes you out into away from town a little bit. So these are specific, unique, and exclusive. So if this is an area that you would want to explore, again, this is where we kind of meet. We have a conversation, more detail that I would need to know what to pin down for you. But just know that there's options in this particular area. Now, the other great thing about Arroyo Grande is within 5 to 10 minutes, maybe more if you're going to be out in those finger roads that are spread out, is that you can get to the beach in that amount of time, the 5 to 10 minutes. Probably 15 to 20 if you're going to be farther out, but the commute is super desirable, very pleasant. So it's just a hop, skip, and a jump over. So, that is an option too. And that's what's really nice if you look at the map where Arroyo Grande sits, the town, the village, and the other finger roads, you can see how you can make your way to the coast quite easily. So that is another characteristic, another perk to getting to the beach a lot easier. It's going to be a little bit lower key because San Luis proper is going to be a little bit more of the college scene, which is not a bad thing. It's just, it's got a whole different vibe with the college scene always going on and a lot of things going on in downtown. So just compare the two as you're exploring. And again, Arroyo Grande can just cater to just a more casual vibe as you're checking out the lifestyle and the real estate out here. Hey guys, it's me, Vernice. And as much as I like making these videos for you, there's one thing that I love more, and that's helping families move to San Luis Obispo County from the US and all over the world. And I've helped countless families move over here. So whether it's in a week, in a month, 6 months, or a year, please feel free to reach out. My contact information is right here on the screen or linked below, just in case you missed the pop-up on the screen. I look forward to helping you and your family move to San Luis Obispo County. All right, so another location that I want to make you aware of is the Arroyo Grande Mesa. And this is where you're going to be definitely going through some agricultural land. It's off of Highway 1. There's 2 ways to get there from downtown area or our areas. Is you can go up Highway 1 or up Halcyon, which is Highway 1, and there's another windy road that takes you up there too. So there's 2 main ways to get up there, and then there's other back roads that you can take off of the 101 through Willow. That's kind of a longer route. So those are primarily the 2 routes that you can take to get to the Arroyo Grande Mesa, to stay in Arroyo Grande and close to the village, which everybody seems to want to do. So that's another area, and Cypress Ridge is a very well sought out golf community up there. I'll drop some video and some pictures of the property that's up there, some aerials, so you can take a look at that. And that's up in the Arroyo Grande Mesa. So put that in your GPS, drive on up there, take a look. Of course, those are going to range in different price points depending on lot size, home size, and all that good stuff. So those particulars, again, we would need to talk and see what works for you. So you feel free to reach out, anytime. You can text, email, and the information will be in the description, or you can book a call with me and send me some detailed information, and then that can get the ball rolling for us. So we like to do a Zoom call with myself or the team and see what your criteria is, so that we can tell you what the spots might be to meet that next move that you need to make over here, and make sure that you don't miss anything. That's most important. Don't forget, we have playlists of other locations, and I have more videos specifically about Arroyo Grande. If you're retiring, families, wherever you are in your life, there's more videos that you can watch and get to know the area.